Let us continue playing Forge Adventure Mode when we last left off. We're going to go and deal with Sorin Markov, or at least we're going to try to. Whether we can or not is another matter because we still have problems, but this is probably, you know, a reasonable time to try it. Also, if we're successful here, we're probably going to go down to the Black Castle and see if we can clear that area out. For now, this is obviously one I didn't deal with at the time, and it seems to be mostly zombies, which is appropriate, because we have our zombie deck equipped. I've done a few small upgrades. We now have a few more lords. We have sorted the mana out a little bit, but this is not a start that we're going to be able to keep. He says keep in the hand. Oh well. We get a second land, we're fine. Okay, we might not be fine. We might be playing one land for this entire game. Who knows? Alright. Karma Knights. Null Champion, not a zombie I'm particularly interested in. Drowned Catacomb will do. Can't do anything on 2, but if we get to 3, we got Lord, 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 and Lord. We will play ourselves out here, and we will attack for 3. Let's give zombies, so we can play our Relentless Dead out. And Alpha Strike for 4. Ah! Got us one. Okay. Let's go then with Diagraph Captain. Diagraph Captain, tapping that for... Okay, so it didn't auto-tap for that colour, that's fine. There you go. That's all. Right. So zombies get +1/+1. Let's attack for 7. Ah! Drain you for 1. Probably... What did you cast? Ghoul's Night Out. Okay. You've just reanimated our creatures. Fine. Where did we draw 2 cards there? Oh, it doesn't matter especially. We're going to be playing another Lord here. And we're going to attack again and still be up the game. Alright. I could check the logs, but I think we had the game regardless. Get a Ghoul's Night Out, which is what was played against us here. Wide of 3/6 is quite funny. Some shards. Oh. Stealth Zombie. This is a better hand. Also, Skull Clamp is one of the additions we put into this, as well as Tainted Adversaries, because, you know, above the curve death touching zombies are probably relevant. Swamp, and we'll play out the Skull Clamp. Okay, play an island, play a Tainted Adversary. How many times do I want to pay for that? I don't. Attack for 2. Okay, Liliana of the Veil, Swamp, Lord of the Accursed. Attack for 5. Well, they drew a card, lost a life from doing that. They didn't actually gain anything out of that deal, as far as I can tell. We will equip the Skull Clamp to you. And Alpha Strike. Ah! Draw 2, and we didn't draw another creature, which is a little annoying. So we'll go Liliana in main 2. And we will uptake. Discarding an island. We can go on Holy Grotto next turn, study some zombies back if we need to. We will block. Ah! Swamp, Fall to the Grave. Weirdly, this is going to force us to sacrifice our own one, but it's fine. We'll have everybody discard. Island. And we will pass. Actually, Call to the Grave is kind of a worthless pick here because we still have to use the thing. Oh well. Unholy Grotto. Let's cast ourselves a Lord of the Accursed. don't have the other one on the bottom at the moment, but we can solve that in due course. Let's go uptick. Play discards. And I guess we equip the skull clamp here. You need to go unholy grotto to put something back on top, but I prefer to have the 3-2 up at this point. Do that, draw a card, sack a non-zombie, play the graph enchantment. Zombies have menace. That means they are going to get through here regardless of what I do, so we're going to go unholy grotto, put the tainted adversary back on top. Champion, we will of course draw our thing. So, tainted adversary. You painted that additional number of times. We're going to put it one more time. Make a couple of zombie tokens. That are free freeze, and we can then attack for 3. They are forced to block, and this will also draw us cards. So we have another Lord coming down. Auto. Underground Sea. Play out the Zombie Lord. Alpha Strike. These will be dying at the end of the combat, but that's fine. They should hopefully do their thing first. And pass the turn, I think. We have a graveyard. We have another Lord of the Accursed, actually. Lord of the Accursed on top. What a surprise. Play a Lord of the Accursed. And attack with everything. Well, they're good at creating things that just sit in our way at this point. Block with you? Oh, they have menace, don't they? Yeah, of course. Oh, that's fine. We'll take the damage then. We still have Liliana, don't we? Yeah, that's what I forgot about the Liliana. Doesn't matter too much. We're winning here. Okay. Get another Tomb Tyrant, which is unfortunately a 4-mana Lord. We cut those with the exception of the blue Nafries. Or whatever it is. Nuffies. We'll find out in a moment. Taste Adversary, Liliana backup, we'll keep. Skip for our turn because why not? Play the Catacomb. Swamp. Play the Adversary, might as well get a Death Toucher out. Get a bit for 0 times, attack for 2. Crypt Breaker does nothing for us. Snow-covered island. We can then go Liliana the Veil. Each by discard. In this case, we will discard our king because we can get it back. And we will attack for 4. Adversary, you are going to attack here. You zombies have menace. So, number 1. Snake of Islands. Play a Mystic Shambler. And from the grave, we're going to activate the Snow Affair. Oh, we don't have 3 Snowlands. Because I used this rather than that. See, I had a half plan and I didn't do it correctly. Doesn't matter. We're going to -2. Get rid of your creature. You don't have a creature because it's I'm playing this abyss. I'm not focused at the moment. I apologize. We're just gonna pass this. They keep assassinating all my dudes, but alright, now we can go recast you. With nothing else to do really, we're going to attack for 2. We don't have to do anything else, this wins. Even with that. Okay. Well, I mean, we're not playing especially well, so I'm hoping we at least get the random terrible parts of this going on. Oh, Battlebond. Oh, I'd love to see some Battlebond drafts. Will the Battlebond drafts be done correctly is a good question. Well, we're going to do another walking zombie here, and then I think we might fight the Lord once we get the thing. We will play. We can keep that. It's fine. It's a little Lord heavy, but it's fine. Let's see. Pass. Diagraph Captain into Nafi. Currently, in fact, multiple Diagraph Captains into Nafi. The way this is going. 2. Escape. Drown Catacombs. Play ourselves out a Diagraph Captain. Attack for 2. You killed that. Not happy about that one. We'll play another Diagraph Captain because that makes our zombies harder to deal with because, again, losing life when you kill them. Tap for free. Unholy Grotto will play out another Diagraph Captain. Attack for 8. Okay, you've unearthed 30 special care. And we attack with 3 Diagraph Captains. Could do a 4th one of those, actually. It's what we don't have. It's probably the best of the Lords, really. At least for right now. Yeah, nothing that I particularly care about. Alright. Obviously, there's a chest up there, but let's go deal with the Zombie Lord. You have 26 life and a quest for the Grave Lord. Whenever a creature is put into graveyard from the battlefield, put a quest counter on, remove 3 quest counters, make a 5/5 giant zombie creature. Okay, we will play first. We have our 1 remaining Unearth, Diagraph Captain Liliana. Okay. This is fine. We keep this. They've mulliganed. Underground Sea. So we can't cast Liliana on our current mana. That's the only slight issue with what we're doing here. That also means we can't play a double black. But for now, at least. 24. They got a slow start as well. Unholy Grotto. Let's play the Diagraph first. Attack for 2. Yeah, they might genuinely be stuck. Well, we can play the Lord of the Accursed. But we could do with that second black source. Well, they killed that. Which we don't appreciate. Alright. Let's go Unearth. The Diagraph Captain. Wish I had other pips. Attack for 5. Undead Augur. When Undead Augur or another zombie you control dies, you draw a card and lose 1 life. It is importantly zombies they control. Okay, so we have Nested Shambler, or Foulman Knight. We're going to play the Foulman Knight here. Just because I need some more presence here. They're nearly dead, so we should have this game the way things have gone at the moment. Dreadhorde Invasion a bit late. 1 creature has died so far this battle. A few more will down the way. But hey, we beat the Zombie Lord quite easily. Death Baron is a zombie upgrade. Exhume is a good reanimator piece. Let's go quickly adjust the deck. Add in zombie. We'll add in the Death Baron. Because, again, Death Touch is quite a big upgrade. That might make it better than the Cemetery Reaper on balance, so I think we're going to trade that way. Lord of the Curse we're still keeping because it's only 1 pip for it, but also it is it also gives Menace as a sort of way to get through, which is quite nice. So yeah, this is the current deck as it stands at the moment. Yeah, it's not optimal at the moment, but it's doing what it's doing. Anyway, let's go up and let's fight you, get this chest open, and leaving because we have vampires to deal with rather than endless amounts of zombies. We will keep Underground Sea. Pass. They played their Foulman Knights. We don't have a play we can make, so I'm just going to do that. Tap for 2. Snow Markov Islands. We have 2 creatures, unfortunately, now. But what we'll do is we'll go Lord of the Accursed. Attack for 2. Trade those down. Swamp, play the Death Baron. Keep an Unearther. We can get that Skeletal Snake back if we want to. We can also get this Lord back if they decide to throw that into it. That's exactly what they did. We will cast Unearth. Oh, cancel. Don't want to cycle that. We will return the Lord back. And we will pass a turn. Undead Warchief. That's one we're missing. We're one short of Liliana's Mastery. We can play out Liliana the Veil ourselves, so we might as well. We sacrifice a creature. And then we're looking like we might be trading down here. Let's find out. Zombie Goliath. Drew a swap. That gets us Liliana's Mastery. That should be game here. +1/+1 and also makes 2 zombies when it enters. With that many pump effects, we should be fine here. Let's take with the Lord of the Accursed. Play another Lord of the Accursed. Tick up. Discarding the Call of the Grave. That's not that helpful to us. We have an Estus Shambler we can play, so we might as well. Alpha Strike. Don't care about you attacking Liliana. Attack. And we didn't get an Undead Warchief. What we do get... God Eternal Akatra is pretty decent. I've built that as a commander deck before. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I particularly want from this area, so we're going to head out. It's just more of the same, more zombies. So, okay. We can probably unfavor this, actually. Okay. Well, there's something in our way over there, but more importantly, if we were to go over to here, we have our friend. Our old... I don't remember this, or at least I don't remember it being like that. Let's go back to Sliver Pile for the moment. Dodge. This seems... Maybe I just didn't do the top floor. That's actually possible. I might have skipped a lot of the top floor. This I vaguely recall. He says not sure he does at all, actually. Yeah, I do remember this, actually. With a random ball that isn't a wall. Okay, we're in the sub-basement again. Where at the end, you exist. Alright, let's load up the Revenge Tool. So the plan is to poison, get them down into enough health that we can actually kill them with poison, see what happens. So, Sorin, we are back. We will play. We have a Virulent Sliver on 1, we have a Muscle Sliver on 2, we can get the start towards our Evasion Slivers as well, so we will keep this. Forest Virulent. Go. Ancient Tomb passes. So when they tap that, they will lose 2 life, which is useful for us. We're going to miss the Rainforest, get a Tiger. We're going to go for a Muscle Sliver. And we will attack for 4, 2 of which will become 1 poison. Well, will be also 1 poison. Charismatic Conqueror. Whenever an artifact or a creature enters the battlefield tapped under opponent's control, they may tap the permanent. If they don't, you create a white 1/1 vampire with lifelink. Well, that hurts on a few metrics, really. But hey, we're going to play this out. would like to tap that card, because I don't think we need it for that purpose. Okay, the good news is these are now big enough that we get around a couple of things. I'm going to attack the Skeleton Snake as well, just see what happens. Well, free poison. Pause off Basilica, return the planes. Pass the turn. Draw another one of these. We haven't drawn anything else. Well, plus the Slither. We are going to have it tapped. Attack for free poison. They're also down to 27. They have a lot of mana available if they decided to use it. Oh, god darn it, this hand. Alright, well, let's keep going. We have a bunch of 4/4s. Not going to attack the Skeleton Snake anymore because that just auto dies to that, so it's now a blocker. Auto those. Why is that a free 5? Because their life total is now lower than 20, so yeah, they gain lifelink and a bunch of stuff. But they do have a lot of poison now. They didn't kill the Predator Slither with that. That's free freeze. We only have to get one more free though. Only have to get one more through, technically speaking. So if we attack now, that trades. Let's see what happens here. Let's grab something from the spellbook, because I could really do with something. Ghostly Prison's actually not the worst thing in the world. I don't think we play defensively here. We only need to get 2 slivers through to win the game, and we have a shifting sliver in hand. Blood Artist is the problem. Double virulent though. Okay. Let's play you out. We don't have to worry about tap nonsense now. We're currently not getting through, but if we only need to get 1 sliver through now, and we will win. This, come on, a white source, a blue source, a fetch land, anything gets me there now. They attack. We're gonna actually block with the hive there. Throbbing Hive Fall. That is potentially enough to cause some problems. We are happy to have this Tender tapped. So, we attack now. They are forced to block all 4 of these or they die. And they're above the health point where now, yeah, now their creatures are weakened. This actually worked out quite well for us. We're gonna attack with everything. So they're cleared on creatures. Untap, make 2 slivers. Sliver Hive gives us evasion. Win? Okay. This is a weird mix of things, because we actually weirdly want Sorin to be 20 to 40, because that seems less impactful. Okay, so in this case, we have our Double Strike artifact. We don't have a mana source. We don't have a way to get that. I'm going to mulligan this one. Muscle, Hive Stirrings, Tiger. It's not amazing, but it at least does stuff. So, Predators to the bottom. I'm going to keep this. We got an early Virulent. Okay. Early Virulent might be what we want. Also, Basilica. So taking this turn off. Play a Tiger, Muscle Sliver. Attack for... They do have Swamp Walk with this, but I don't think we care too much about it. I'm going to keep the Skeleton Snake back, though, because I don't think there's a... We don't need to necessarily sacrifice it at this stage. Mortifying that is unfortunate. We got a Planesword, so that means we have haste. That means we're getting in over the top for 2 more poison. Mortify the Skeletal Snake. I'm happy that was the target. Let's go for Hive Stirrings. Attack for 7 poison. They still don't lose until they get below 4, but that's a good start. Sorin's first has killed my Evasion Sliver. And I don't have anything else going for me, do I? There's also 5 and tap, annoyingly. So I guess what we do is we activate the Zedru's thing here. See if we can get anything relevant. We're going to donate. Target player gains control, target permanent you control. Not something we can make use of. We need something that isn't a land. Good news is we are at the point where we can start making slivers each turn, so we at least have that going. So the fact I don't think I've used once since we started this, but yeah, we're gonna take the hit here. Oh, I meant to make this dance. It doesn't matter. I still haven't used it. But hey, we now have 5. We only need to get 3 more poison through. If we get 1 evasive sliver, 1 flying sliver, 1 two-headed sliver, we win. But we just gotta wait. No! Darn it! Okay. We now need a poison sliver again. We're going to block this. Hive, we get ourselves token down to 10. This weak boards here. Two-headed sliver, that is 1 turn too late, so it's a matter. Okay. Play the forest. Going to make a sliver. Which is the weird human slivers from 2015. Okay, well, we're still going to hold this back. If we draw a Virulent Sliver, we have 3 more of them in the deck, 32 cards remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm going to have to kill this. Blown out there, but we might have enough. That might actually, that's won us the game. That random attack that didn't quite work has won us the game. Unfortunately, we haven't won the game officially because they can't lose the game while they've got this effect up. So we are going to concede this one. Round 3. Next game. All right, we will play first. 2 lands, 2 fried pools, Muscle Sliver into Muscle Sliver, into Hive Stirrings potentially. They've mulliganed, but they're going to manifest cards anyway, so I don't know how effective that really is. Plateau, pass. Okay, play out a Muscle Sliver. Next turn, we can actually play a Hive Stirrings, which might be the faster, the better move here. Sorin House Markov. You post got my main face, gain 3 more life, exile it, return it to the battlefield transformed. And then it becomes create a food token, -1 damage to that, control target creature becomes a vampire. Oh boy. Alright, well that might be fun later down the line, but for now. We're going to go with a Hive Stirrings. So that means we can play our Thrumming Hive Pool next turn. And we can't attack meaningfully. We can attack with the Muscle Sliver, but they just bounce this and they gain life. Exile my graveyard, call the Bloodline, extorting for 1. Discard a card, make a vampire. Okay. That's fine, we can live with all of that. So we play a Muscle Sliver. this. And now we race. Down to 27. And we have a Mike Sliver coming down next. There's a lot of life potentially being gained here. We're going to take the damage. Auto effect. We can see more free freeze. Volcanic Islands. Slam the Mike Sliver down. Go for game. And we have revenge on Sorin Markov. We get the Sorin's Amulet. We get Sorin Imperious Bottle. We have a Mox Jet. We were just given a Mox Jet. And we have Sorin's Key, which is a quest item. 1 additional life as well. So what does Sorin's Key open? There's no doors here, but presumably there's the rest of the castle. Similar size to Zedru's. What's worse with fighting Sorin Markov here is a good question. But we'll switch decks back. We'll go to Arrakis. Now we're going to find out where we can use that key. Where can we use that key? If in fact the answer is anywhere. Also, these are not anything, are they? They're just, yeah. There was the one sort of locked door on the next floor up, so that's what we'll look at next. But hey, we dealt with the Beast of Davidson. We're starting with 20 life. In fact, if I look at our inventory a little bit here, we're starting with better than that. So this is the next slot. Obviously, we like the Fantira's hat. Let's see what Sorin's Amulet does for us next. Donovan's Amulet. It's how of remotely contacting your employer. Yeah, we still have the Donovan contact. We should probably see about maybe doing something about that. Maybe eventually. Probably not. Alright, let's head up. So we kind of ignored almost all of this, but we can now, in theory, get these doors open. Unlock with a key. It is unlocked. Hello! You're free to go. Sorin has been dealt with. We take the challenge coin. Okay, well, we freed you. We will take that. Anything else here? Other than vampires and bats and vampires. Some shards. And the guillotine. Oh, these are vampire lords flying around, so at least they're, you know. So Sorin's Amulet. It's black, pay 4 shards, pay 4 life. Conjure Sorin Planeswalker into exile 3 time counters against spent. Activate only if your library contains 20 more vampires and only 1 each game. Okay, so we have to play a vampire tribal deck to make the Sorin's Amulet work, so we'll unequip that after this, but interesting. Alright, we will... I mean, it's not amazing, but we'll keep it. Xander's Lounge. Pass. And Mountain, and attack 2. Cancel. Bloodstained Mire. Crack it for a Badlands we now have. And we will play out our Estremelier. Attack 2. You're making a strong play, which is basically do nothing. Which this deck is very good against. That was a Wrath, which 2 damage to each non-vampire creature created a blood token. Yep. 2. Swamp. We will play out our Archpriest, because why not? Comes a 5/5. Control against haste. You don't have any creatures in your graveyard, thankfully. And you didn't have a way to sacrifice that, importantly. Alright, play that. Lightning bolt this. I mean, I could have actually edicted and done that the slower way around, but it's fine. The better way around, not the slower way around. Swap and attack. Ooh, Ethereal Absolution's got another card like Commander, a bit expensive with it. Sun Titan's reasonable. Going to sell that because I don't think it's value off. We should really been looking at a lot of cards that I think aren't worth keeping, just getting rid of those as we go. But you know, Let's force some schemes that we should have probably been doing. This is fine. We'll keep this. Mountain, DRC. Badlands. We'll play out our Berserker, put the counter on you, and double attack. I'm happy to trade up. That's an aristocratic thing, so better to get rid of it now. Play Grixis Panorama. We're going to lightning bolt you. Put that in the graveyard. Get a swamp. Attack for 2. Bloodstained Mire, correctly, get ourselves a swamp. And we're going to play Sorin Cantor, kicked. Attack for 2. So I didn't want to trade that. Well, maybe that's fun, but we have a more fun card in Sir Conrad here. Attack for 6. Archpriest of Shadows then. Counter on you. And that is game. Get a bunch of duplicates. Those we can absolutely sell. And really should be clicking those as we go through. But trying to buzz through. That is our third Eddie the Judge, I believe. Never seen that card before, but then again, the Edge of Eternities wasn't a set I particularly followed. Alright, well, let's get out of here then. Okay, apparently you're an Obsidian Gargoyle I need to worry about. We will play with a Lightning Bolt and a Turok. We'll keep on the basis of why not. Marsh Flats, crack. Ourselves a swamp. And pass. Defender 2/2, it can also transform. When it transforms, it becomes a 4/2 flyer. Okay. Badlands, and attack for 2. Might arguably be a bad trade, but we're still going to do it. Swamp. Pass. Can't attack unless the defending player has more than 7 cards in the graveyard. Can't block unless you have 4 more cards in your hand. Okay. Good to know. Well, let's deal with one of those issues now then. Also, discard 2. Turok Cantor is ready. Gargoyle Flock. Beginning of your end step, if a creature enters the battlefield under your control is down, create a 1/1. Presumably that'll happen now. Yep, it does. Not sure I like that. Swamp. Let's play our Funeral Rites. Fill the graveyard a bit more. Have Delirium if we need it at this stage. If we had an easy way to discard, that'd be better. But hey, we don't. We're gonna hold. This can't block unless you have 4 more cards in this. This can't block at the moment. We'll attack. The damage race. We have a life point lead though. Swamp. Play a Bone Shredder. We will deal with you. We'll deal with a mass number of you if we can avoid it. Play out Reaper and attack for 4. So now this thing can attack. We're going to block with a Bone Shredder because we probably have to die at some point soon anyway. Mountain. Attack with both and see what they do. Double blocking Turok Cantor. Makes some sense. We're going to bolt you to prevent the death. Main 2. Play another 4/3. aggressive side of things, but I don't think it matters now. 2 of those hits, we win. Alright. So, random encounter of a thing that I didn't realise was a creature, and we have a bunch of gargoyles we don't particularly need. Well, okay, castle dealt with. So now we head south, where there are a lot of things waiting for us. So we're going to hide... Oh god, there's a lot of things waiting for us here, actually. I'm going to head to the General Swamp and find out what's at the inn. What awaits us here? An inn astride Crimson Vow set. Also, more vampires potentially here. The other thing I probably want to do is sort my inventory out, actually. I'll probably call this a video short, because if I look at this, I'm probably going to have loads of things I need to sort out here. So, yeah. We will sort this out and see if we can just get ourselves a bit more money and then see what we can actually do with that. So, until next time.